I'm Lorraine Azevedo, and I'm the teacher librarian here. I'm based at the high school, but I also am the district librarian, so I have oversight of some of the other library programs here. I have been here, this is my 9th year, and when I'm not here, I'm not always sitting on the couch reading books. I am a big DIY person, and I think I came by it naturally because growing up, I grew up as a child of the 60s and 70s, and I had a stay-at-home mom. So she was the one that fixed things and did odd jobs. So I have pictures of me helping them build their house. So I just kind of felt like if I didn't like something, I changed it. And so I do that, and I reupholster furniture, and I didn't know how to do that when I started, so I just, now I just video it, look online, somebody's done it. That's kind of how I learned by, I guess that's called backwards engineering. So I essentially took it down step by step and then rebuilt it up the way I wanted. My husband and I redid our whole, our first house. We redid all the floors. We looked it up and we made sure we followed all the steps, and it turned out beautifully. We had tile floors that we did. I learned how to use a tile saw, and I also grew up, we didn't get new clothes all the time. My mom made our clothes, or they were hand-me-downs, and so I learned to sew, and I'm always hunting material. I've got, most of the dresses I wear here is material I found for under $5. So I make most of the dresses I wear here. And then I also grew up crocheting. My grandmother taught me to crochet when I was, probably preteen. And back then granny squares were really in, and that was all anybody really did. Granny squares and lace, and I don't like lace. I don't have the patience for really tiny work, but granny squares have come around again. 50 years later, I saw people last year all wearing granny square tops. And so I've expanded since she taught me granny squares, and I used to do blankets. I just have piles of blankets that I would make and give away. And recently, I'd say the last 2 years, I've branched into clothing. So I've made some sweaters and tank tops and a pair of, I have the beginning of a pair of boots. But it's a good way for me to relax, to create something new. So, and that's what I do when I'm not here.